Hey there, it's Michelle here, and I am here with special guest Karissa today. And Karissa, I'm so excited to have you in as my special guest today. We're just going to go through, ask you a little bit about yourself, tell me a little bit about where you're living. I always forget to mute it on my end. Tell me about where you're living, some of your favorite Mary Kay products. So take over. Tell me a little bit about you, Karissa.
Hey, Michelle. Thank you so much for having me on. I am so excited. I'm actually coming to you live from Germany right now. I'm Karissa. My husband is in the United States Army. Back in January, we relocated to Germany, and we will be here for 3 years, at least, if we choose not to extend. Coming to you from our evening here, your afternoon. I am originally from New York State, born and raised. And then in 2013, I moved to Georgia, which is where I say my adult life really began. And actually, that's when I was reintroduced to Mary Kay for a second time, is in Georgia, and was in Georgia for about 6 years, moved back to New York the winter of 2018. Was there for 9 months, decided I couldn't do winter, couldn't do snow, couldn't do any of that. And moved back south in the summer of 2019. I moved to South Carolina, was rehired back in my background of sales at Verizon. And COVID hit, I relocated to Georgia again. So I moved again. And then I met my husband, we got married. We finished out the year of 2020 in Georgia, South Georgia, and now here we are in Germany, where I am relaunching myself with Mary Kay, because I have been using Mary Kay for over 10 years, the makeup, the skincare, all of it. And, if you're going to stick with something for 10 years, why not share it with everybody else?
Wow. Wow. I am so excited, Karissa. You are beautiful. So you said you've been using Mary Kay for 10 years now? Wow. And what do you think it is that makes you keep coming back to Mary Kay? What do you love so much about the product, the company?
So when I was a kid, I remember my mom used to actually use Mary Kay. And, every little girl wants to be like their mom, or most little girls, I should say, want to be like their mom. It's like they want to play with their mom's makeup, and then they're getting into their vanities and, and all this stuff. So I remember my mom had all this skincare stuff, and I used to get in trouble because she's like, that's expensive. It's not to play with. And then, so that was, she used Mary Kay. And then as I entered into my teen years, I remember asking my mom, like, hey, can you show me how to do my mascara? And I was trying to learn how to be more adult-like, and so I guess Mary Kay's just always been there. And then 2012, I had a girlfriend of mine who still lives in the Canandaigua area. She was approached by someone who back then to be try out Mary Kay, do a facial and do all that. And my friend was very successful with it. So she asked me to be her partner in business at that point, back in 2012. And that was the first time I started the business. I didn't really do anything with it back then because I didn't really know what was going on. I, didn't know anything about relationship businesses, things like that. So but I was like, cool, I get these products at a discount, because even before that, I was still using them. So, and through the years, I've always used Mary Kay. People will always ask me, like, why, your skin's flawless. What do you use? My answer has always been Mary Kay. The makeup, it's smooth. It's brightly pigmented. I can customize it in so many ways. There's so many options. But I think my favorite thing about Mary Kay is the culture. You can't be in business for 58 years and not be doing something right. And in this day and age of the year 2021, there is a lot of options out there for people to choose who they give their business to, who they partner with. And the fact that Mary Kay can still stay competitive in both product and business in the year of 2021 when you literally have the world at your fingertips, there's no words to describe that. You can't compete with that. You can't tell me that doesn't work. You can't tell me there's not some magic there. And not only that, just the empowerment. It's a community, it's the empowerment, it's the belief that not only people have in you that you can borrow until you get your belief, but it's the belief that once you have it, you can give it to everybody else, and give it to those women who aren't quite confident yet. They want to be confident. They want to step up. They haven't quite figured out how to take that step yet. And I think Mary Kay, the community, does a really good job of helping women just step into that power.
Absolutely. And with you being in Europe right now, it made me think of the European Union standards that Mary Kay does follow. So not only do they follow the FDA standards, but that European Union standards where they ban over 1,300 ingredients from our products to make sure they're safe, to make sure they are top of the line before they put them on the market for others, for us to be able to use. So speaking of the products, what would you say are your favorite Mary Kay products, your go-to skincare product for right now? What is your Mary Kay go-to skincare product that you love?
So that one's really easy for me, because everybody understands that you got to wash your face. That's a basic, right? So beyond that, what can you do to help your skin and help your makeup go on smoother? Well, think about painting a canvas, right? Think about painting your walls, a canvas. If you're trying to paint your house and your walls are full of cracks and crevices and dirt and grime, it doesn't matter what kind of paint you're putting on there. When you paint that coat, it's not going to look pretty, right? So I think I've always thought of my skin as kind of the same way. And when you cleanse your skin properly and then you exfoliate properly, you're washing away the dirt and the, what do they call that? Popcorn sealing or popcorn, all that, I always think about that when I think of my skin too. So one of my favorite products is the microderm, which is the two-step system. You have your exfoliation and then the refine, which is used afterwards to just kind of seal those pores closed so that when you do apply your makeup, it goes on very, very smoothly. And I don't like dead skin all over my face. So this really washes it away. And I use this twice a week. I use this every Wednesday morning, and then Sunday night is when I use this combo.
Wow, I love that, Karissa. And you can tell, I pinned your video so you could see how beautiful your skin is. You are literally glowing. And it is, you're getting rid of any of that dead skin. You're helping those cells regrow, and just with the pore minimizer, amazing. So combined with your regular skincare, your Mary Kay skincare, morning and at night, you throw in that microderm abrasion, refine, and pore minimizer twice a week. Love that combination. And then what would you say is your favorite makeup product that we have?
So that's another easy one. My favorite makeup product is actually the only foundation I am wearing. The only foundation I'm wearing. It takes 30 seconds to apply, and that is our CC cream. The Color Correct CC is color correcting cream. So underneath, I have red. So my face gets really red right here. It's not rosacea. I think it's just a pigment of my skin. I'm not really sure. But it's not my favorite feature on my face. We'll put it that way. It's not my favorite feature on my face. So while my skin is clear, I do have red right through here. So using the color correcting cream, I'm able to conceal that a little bit more. And one of my favorite things about the CC cream is the concealant in it. The other thing is it's buildable. So if you notice, I have two different colors here, and the one is light to medium, which matches my skin tone. But I also mix it with very deep. So the very deep, and I use because I'm so light toned, I use very, 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 very small amount of the very deep, and mix it with one full pump of the light to medium. And it just for me, it just creates, again, mixing and matching to create buildable makes a different color for me. And I think it just mixes with my tone a little bit better.
Wow, that's awesome, Karissa. So what I like to do is put that deep CC cream on my legs. So after, I put our toning lotion on our legs, and then I'll put the deep CC cream. Have you ever tried that?
I have, and it is the best self tanner ever.
Absolutely.
And the best part about that is you're not investing in makeup for your face and then a separate self tanner. It's an all-in-one. That's an all-in-one right there.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I love it. So yeah, that CC cream, it's like a great tinted moisturizer or complexion corrector, like you were saying, color corrector. And yeah, that's all we need is just, it protects your skin from the dirt, pollution that's in the air. It falls on our skin and then we wash it off before we go to sleep. So people can get together with us to virtually on Zoom. We can do makeup classes, makeup tutorials. We can do skincare tutorials. Mary Kay has so many awesome tools for technology. There's apps that we can download now for the skin analyzer, foundation quizzes that we can take to match our foundation. So if you're watching and you're wondering like, well, I don't know what my shade is and she's in Germany, how's she going to help me in Germany? Well, Karissa can absolutely help you in Germany because Mary Kay has put into place so many awesome tools for us to use, even the makeup tools. So Karissa is a skincare and color expert. She will be able to do everything virtual on Zoom. And we are just so excited for you, Karissa, relaunching your business in Germany. We know that the sky is the limit for you. And believe it or not, since the pandemic happened, Mary Kay had its best year yet. And I say yet because I don't want to say ever, because I know this year is going to be even better, but the highest that they've ever had in $1 million sales directors were $11 million sales directors. This past year, they had $32 million sales directors in Mary Kay, which means the opportunity right now is just amazing for people. So for people that are watching and they're looking for extra income or maybe a fun side gig or, just something to do from home while still representing an amazing product, now is the time. So that is another thing that Karissa can help you with. If you are watching, I do have some specials. And these are Karissa's favorites. So thank you Karissa for sharing your favorite products. We have purchase the microderm and get a CC cream at half price for Karissa's special guests only. So anybody that's watching this video for Karissa that, Karissa invited you to watch, you have that special deal today with Karissa as her special guest. So thank you for watching. And is there any closing words that you want to share with them, Karissa?
I would just say this, for all of the ladies out there who are like, Mary Kay is makeup. I'm not a makeup person. I don't wear makeup. I don't have a skincare routine. I don't do this. To address the makeup thing, I don't wear a lot of makeup. Honestly, the only thing I'm wearing on my face is this CC cream, one of our mascaras, a little bit of eyeshadow, and some lip gloss. That's it. It took me less than 10 minutes to put all of this on. And I will say that something I never knew until it was taught to me when I actually first joined Mary Kay back in 2012 is there's so many pollutants out in the air. So many pollutants. You step outside and there is pollutants everywhere. It's just in the air and you can't avoid it. Having a foundation, even something as light as the CC cream, this is not heavy. It doesn't cake on. It's very smooth and silky and super quick and easy to apply. You apply it like a moisturizer, basically, and it gives great coverage, but it acts as that barrier against all the pollutants that are out when you step outside of your home. And I never thought about that until I was introduced to that factoid with Mary Kay the first time I joined, is to say that this will actually help protect your skin in the long run. And the fact that it has SPF, it's great for summer. It's just great. The other thing I'll say too is for people who are like, I don't have time for this big skincare. I think sometimes people think about Mary Kay and they think that they have to have like a 17-step skincare process. And it's not the case. You can do a very, very basic skincare routine, which is a face wash while you're in the shower, morning and night. That's it. And then just a moisturizer, a simple moisturizer. And I know people who sometimes don't even want to use the moisturizer. That's fine. They just want to cleanse their skin. And I would say at the very least, at the very, very absolute least, cleanse your skin at night before bed. After you've gone through your whole day of work and kids and play and mess and everything else, cleanse your skin, wash all that off. And since COVID, since our world became an at-home world through the year of 2020, one of my favorite things has been giving myself spa days at home. Giving myself a spa day at home and being able to use our skincare has been just get in the shower, cleanse the day away, and there we go. So
it does. It makes us feel so much better when we do that. That self-care is so important. So absolutely take great care of yourself. Thank you everyone for watching. And thanks Karissa for joining us from Germany. Oh